Hello everyone and welcome to Milestone Study. My name is Anusha and in this video we are going to do answer short questions. Answer short questions is the last question in your speaking test of PTE, and in this question we don't need to stress much. We don't have a lot of marks here. What happens in this question type is you get a very normal question. For example, how many days are there in a week? You just say 7. You don't need to say there are 7 days in a week. Just use a word or two and then you'll be set. We are just going to demonstrate 5 of them here, like in the exam, and then I'll also show you some most difficult questions so that you will be prepared for the exam. If you know the answer, just say the answer, and if you don't know the answer, just say I don't know. Okay. And what happens if I say I don't know, will I get my full marks? Yes, you will get your full marks for speaking. This question gives you listening marks as well. So if you say a wrong answer, you'll get speaking marks still, but your listening will be affected. Now I'm going to demonstrate let's say 4 or 5 here, whatever questions we've got. Okay, this is the first question.
Which animal is not a mammal? Butterfly, dolphin, or goat?
Butterfly. Let's go to the next question.
Would you measure the volume of bottled water in liters or kilos?
Liters. We do not have to wait for this bar. Okay, just say speak right after the word recording appears. Next question.
What do you call tax on goods produced and used in a country?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But was it GST? I think it was GST. IQ is a little low. Next one.
What do you call a government where the power is concentrated in the hands of one person?
Autocracy? I don't know. I could have said I don't know, but I just felt from within that it was autocracy. Next one.
Where do you normally watch a play?
Theater. There we go, theater. And then remember, this mouse has to be here in the next button, okay? Next button always. And then after you speak, just click next. So these were the questions, right? Butterfly, leaders, excise, DD, excise tax. I didn't know this. And then autocracy and theater. So honestly, I got 3 right: butterfly, letters, and theater, and this one was wrong, and this one I wasn't sure of. I was like, maybe my pronunciation was not right. So all in all, I'm still happy because out of 5 the majority was right. 3 were right. Okay, so yeah, that's it. You just have to do this, and don't worry if you want to say I don't know, just say I don't know. That'll still give you full marks. So let's revise what we did for right or answer short questions. First, we said it is under speaking section and also gives you listening marks. We said there will be 5 to 6 questions, very general IQ type of questions, and you don't have to speak in a sentence. You just say one word or two or a phrase. Then we also talked about saying I don't know. If you don't know the answer, just say I don't know. And if you do know the answer, say the answer properly with good pronunciation. So sometimes what happens is students feel that they have said it correctly, but because of the wrong pronunciation, they will not get any marks. So check your pronunciation, okay? Right, that's it for answer short questions. Now, what I'm going to do is also demonstrate the most difficult questions now. Okay, so first question, how do you call a student who has finished his first year? The answer is sophomore, sophomore. What is the table that lists chemical elements in order to atomic numbers in rows and columns? Periodic table, periodic table. Just say the answer once, do not need to repeat. If a species is described as venomous, what substance does it have? Venom. Oral English is different from academic English. Which is the best term to describe academic English? Tolerant or rigorous? Rigorous. What is the force between the relative motion when objects are rubbed against each other? Friction. What do you call a sleep that is enjoyed in the afternoon? Siesta or nap? Siesta. What do we call it when the moon completely blocks out the light from the sun? Solar eclipse. What is the general term used for paintings of the countryside or natural views? Landscape. What piece of equipment would you use to go diving in the sea? An aqualung or an aquaplane? Aqualung. There are two types of sporting contests. One is amateur and what is the other? Professional. How do you call the tower containing a beacon light to warn or guide ships at sea? Lighthouse. What emergency service is usually called when someone is in trouble at sea? Coast Guard. What is a list of books representing some scholarly work for reference called bibliography? What organ controls your speech, feelings, body movement, and thoughts? Brain. In the animal kingdom, is the purpose of camouflage to attract a mate, to find food, or to hide? To hide. What do you call a person who does not believe in the existence of God? Atheist. What do you call a person coming to a foreign land to settle there? Immigrant. What do you call tax on goods produced and used in a country? Excise tax. What do you call a government where the power is concentrated in the hands of one person? Autocracy. What is the name of a computer device having the same name as that of an animal? Mouse. What do you call a long depression on the surface of the land that usually contains a river? Valley. What do we call the piece of paper that proves you have bought the item? Receipt. What do you call a person who's active, lively, and enjoys the company of others? Extrovert. If you invented something, what can you apply to prevent others from copying your invention? Patent. So, I think this is enough demonstration of how to do answer short questions. But if you have further queries, do write it down. Do let me know. Do not forget to like this. Do not forget to share it with your friends and keep listening to these audios, these videos to improve your English. Thank you so much. This is Anusha signing off. See you in the next video.